Hi, welcome to today's video. It is something brand spanking new on this channel. How is it? I've been at this almost 10 years and I haven't done a dedicated jewelry video? How's that even possible? I love jewelry. I love the elegance of it. I love the statement of it, the simplicity of it, the decorative component of it. And I think a lot of us can get a little bit lost as to where to start, how much is too much, what really suits us, our skin tone, our style, on and on and on. So I wanted to do a video to help maybe guide you if you feel a little bit lost or you don't quite know what your look is, or maybe you just don't want to spend too much money, but you want to have a couple of really nice staple pieces that you wear a lot. You see me in my cross necklace all the time. This is one of my staples. It signifies a belief system, so I wear it all the time. Let's even rewind the tape further, because a lot of us don't even know where to start, even color-wise. Are we better with gold tone jewelry? Are we better with silver tone jewelry? How do we figure all of that out? Well, the first thing is really determining, are you warm toned or cool toned? And as I walk you through these, by the way, these are guidelines. They are not rules. I hate rules. Do you hear a little Audrey coming out in all of this? I don't believe in rules. I may be a warm-toned person. Gold may wear better on me, but you know what? There are times I'm going to wear silver and I'm going to wear some cool tone jewelry. But let's walk through what maybe works better on us, suits us a little better, and then you can kind of play around with all of that. So how do you know if you're warm or cool tone? Well, first of all, let's think about your skin tone. If you go to the beach, back in the day when we went to the beach and we stayed out there all day and we enjoyed, the bain de soleil and the sun in. So if you stayed at the beach all day and you came back with a beautiful golden tan, you, my friend, are warm toned. If you came back as crispy as country fried chicken, you are cool toned. Another way to find out, look at the color of your veins. If your veins show green, like they do in me, warm toned. If they show blue, you are cool toned. Another thing to consider is wardrobe color. Do you tend to gravitate to neutrals, reds, oranges, browns, yellows? That's going to dictate more warm tone jewelry, which is gold. If you prefer maybe more blues and greens and lavenders, cooler tone colors, then silver jewelry may play really well with that and look good on you. Another thing to consider, hair color, even eye color, but you know what, this isn't a hard, fast rule. I find that silver-haired ladies look beautiful in silver jewelry. It really complements the hair. I find that women who are very dark, have like flaxen hair and dark skin, they look great in silver too. Your kind of sun-kissed tan California blonde looks great in gold. So these are things to play with, but like I said, there is no hard rule here. I kind of pulled out a variety of things that I wear all the time. Most of it is on the gold side. There were some jewelry pieces, but really what I want to go through, aside from maybe guiding you on what to look for and lean toward, also how to wear things, how to layer things. So let's start. Let's start with this piece I have on, which is my gold cross that I wear all the time. So the secret with layering is the balance in length. So you want to drop down a little bit. If this is 12, then you go maybe 14, 16, 18. You just want to stair step it a little bit. So what are some options that I could do here? I could do just a simple long gold chain to go with that. If I've got something mid-length and I want to pop in maybe a little pearl action, I could do something like this. So these are interesting ways to layer pieces to add depth and dimension, some character and personality. I wore the simplest thing that I could find with an open neckline to be able to show you all of these options. But again, I think the secret for me is the thin, delicate, light jewelry and the balance of that. So if I've got something long that's thin, delicate, and light, my mid I can play around with a little bit more, pop a pearl, and then of course my main statement anchor is my cross. So that would be an example of layering 3 different necklaces together. I'm going to try to provide links to everything that I have, if I have a direct link for you. I'm also going to provide links to some options, because I know everybody's shopping at different price points these days, and I want to make sure that I can find things for you at really varying price points to be able to suit your needs. So if you look in the description box below where it says show more, click that and it will expand and you'll see pieces listed, hopefully in order that I'm going here. And you will also see links to some alternatives as well. Okay, so that's kind of staying in the gold family. So let's say I remove my statement piece. And by the way, there are some wonderful, I just love this length of a necklace, this kind of higher up, very light. I have this beautiful hamsa, so my ladies of Jewish faith, that's about the same length as my cross. So if you enjoy wearing symbols of your faith, for me, delicate, light, and simple for that. I love this. This was given to me by a viewer. Her name is Catherine Hormatz, and she lives in New York, and she met me outside the Today Show, and she gave me this piece, and this is blessed. And so you can have fun with these things too. You can have your initial, and I'm going to get to that in just a second, or a word that speaks to you. But I love this, and this could be, my main centerpiece, and then you can layer with something like this. Is on, I'm feeling blessed, and same concept. If I wanted to do something with a pearl that hangs low, I could do something like this, most definitely on the longest setting. I should have known this video was going to take a while with these nails and all these pieces of jewelry. How much time do you have? Good, me too. Look for jewelry that's in the same color family. If I wanted to take the long piece and keep going, I can do that. I mean, you can, again, just really have fun. What's nice is be mindful of the shape of the opening of your outfit. So you see it's wider here and gets a little bit more narrow. So as I'm focusing on pieces, I'm okay doing the wider piece up top because I've got more room up here closer to the collarbone. And then this little teardrop pearl fits perfectly right into the depth of the V. And then of course the long one is just a nice drape down. So think about proportion, think about space as well. And I think that you'll figure out, great combinations to play with. Some other examples of short necklaces that I like, if you're in the market for kind of a staple, absolutely love, you cannot go wrong with the heart. And this is a beautiful kind of starting piece. So if you're looking for kind of a classic piece, this is great. I got my mother a heart that says "I love you, Mama" on it, and she loved it. So just want to show you some examples of kind of the higher up starting piece. I believe most of these, I'm going to measure these, but I believe most of them are 12. This one I got on Amazon. It's a little bit more of a rose gold color, and it's the initial D. Super popular, super affordable. Again, be careful what you layer with this. You need to make sure that you've got the same color longer pieces as well, because a rose gold won't work as well with a yellow gold. So make sure you've got kind of a rose gold longer piece if you want to keep doing that. But again, just showing you some nice basics to start with. And you could even just do a simple, light little delicate chain as well. So many wonderful options. But to me, that's the starting point, right? That's where I'm starting, and then I'm building down to the 14, 16, or the 18. Let's not forget a choker. This is my mom's. I love this. Chokers are super cool. Looks kind of cool with this outfit as well. So chokers are funny. Be careful with a rounded neckline that's too high up and a choker, because it's going to compete with the moving neckline. So that's something to be mindful of. Absolutely love a choker with a strapless top. I think that looks great, draws attention to the neck. If you are not happy with your neck, or if you feel it's thick, stay away from chokers because they will accentuate the neck area. I think they work better with longer necks, and also the thickness of the choker is something to be mindful of as well. Thinner tends to work better with more neck types. They kind of come in and out of style. It's interesting. This my mother has had, I think, since the 1970s. Makes sense, right? And now it's mine. So I love it, and I think of her every time I wear it. So now let's throw on some earrings. And a rule of thumb with earrings is the larger they are, the less you wear elsewhere. So when I pop on these guys, right? These are statement earrings. And I would not wear a necklace at all to compete with this. The next area where I would go would be my wrist. So maybe I take some bangles of gold beads, and then the focal point is ear and wrist. And then let's talk about some rings. You know, maybe just a bunch of gold little rings that you can separate on multiple fingers. These are just very, very simple, light, basic rings that I don't know, I may have gotten on Amazon. I'm not 100% sure. Or what you can do is you can do a statement ring. So in that case, I probably would lose the bracelets, and just do the earring and the statement ring. And then I feel like it's enough. It's kind of like the same principle. If you've got a lot of eye makeup on, tone down the lipstick. A lot of lipstick, tone down the eyeshadow. Pick your area of focus because you just don't want the eye going everywhere. With earrings that are long, I personally think it's better to have hair off your face. If these are in with long hair hanging down, then the earrings will start competing with the hair. They'll start getting twisted in the hair. So pull the hair back, tuck the hair back, but long earrings, let them show. That's honestly, that's my feeling. Another really good example, so I had all of those pearl necklaces on. I love a pearl earring. Love, love, love these hoops. These are, you know, classic pieces to me. Let me show you again, because I feel like these are such strong statement pieces, I wouldn't do this. See, now I feel like I've got, there's too much going on and it's too busy and it's like, no, the eye doesn't know where to look. But look what happens when I remove this. There, you're back to simple elegance again, and the eye immediately goes to the earrings, which is where I want them to go. Another idea is, and I do want to show you because I did show, for instance, this necklace. If you do something like this, right, and you've got, I think, a nice piece, a good size piece, make sure your earrings are on the small side. So let me put these in. These are just small little pearls, right? So you see just a little bit of the white. And now, as I hold this one up, there, you see the balance, right? Just a touch right here, and the focal point is right here. But at least, you know, in this case with hair off the face, you've got a little something on the ear, and this to me is in proportion. All right, let's talk about nighttime and having some fun. Again, with length, I've got a couple of pieces from Fairchild Baldwin that I just adore. And this one is so, so cool because it's multi-tiered and it's got this little leather strap on the back. So it's like feminine and edgy at the same time. And look, it just hangs, it just fills this space so nicely and delicately. And then when you turn around, it's like, oh yeah, there's a little leather thing going on back there. This is nice. You can recreate this look, by the way. There's so many, I saw so many necklaces on Amazon that were multi-tiered gold like this, and I'm gonna link those as well for you. Like I said, plenty of options coming in the description below. Let it drape, you know, fill this area as much or as little as you want, but this is your area to play with, which is why I'm doing a V-neck dress today, because I want to show you so many options that you have. You know, as we head into the winter months, turtlenecks and heavy sweaters, there's less to play with, in my opinion, on the necklace area. More for the earrings. Here's another example of big, bold, and chunky. Now, it works with this. I personally love a big, bold, chunky necklace like this at the neckline, like a choker, with a strapless again, because there's so much going on up here that I want very little here. Skin and then strapless. It's great for evening. It's a wonderful occasion look. I would do probably 0 earrings and then this and call it a day. This is from my friend Kim Jackson with Shop Unique Urban Rocks here in Houston. She makes amazing stuff, so I'm going to link that. Another Fairchild Baldwin piece. Let me show you silver, because I want you to see silver. Everything I've shown you has been gold or multi-toned. And I love silver and I do wear it, but you'll see that for me, as pretty as it is, I just think gold works better. This is a really beautiful piece. It was a gift. And I love that. And you can, you know, do long and drapey. I will tell you this, when my hair was darker, silver, I think, worked better on me back then, especially with the dark hair and a self-tan. There was just something about the silver that was happening. So this is nice. And again, it's, you know, it's a lot of drape and flow and movement. And if, you know, can you imagine if I had gray hair? Yeah, this would look amazing. Silver-haired women look incredible with this kind of jewelry and this kind of a look. So I just wanted to show you again an example of what it looks like, and also show you why I lean toward gold, because you can see how the warmer tones play on my skin. Last but not least, a couple of playful things. I'm a huge fan of the ear cuff. Huge. Love them. I think they're so fun and so cool to play with. So think about an ear cuff just for fun. I also love really cool statement bracelets, and this is by an artist here in Houston. And something like this, you know, just to have that kind of neat piece that is very artisan, you know, nobody will have it. It's something very, very different. I wouldn't necessarily wear it with this dress, but I think that it's just a very, very cool piece. So when you're out shopping for jewelry, you know, yeah, maybe you want to do a lot of minimalistic stuff, but also think about what's that one cool kind of badass piece that I need to have in my jewelry cabinet, and pull it out. And, you know, this is just one of those things that you'll get compliments on all the time. But yeah, I mean, I just, you know, rings, I just layer, and it's really kind of up to you, but have fun with it, you know. Play around. I'm just more the delicate type, so I like lots of little things, and I just think they're, you know, fun and pretty. And you know, you can even just do very light rings and then a stack of kind of beaded bracelets. And this would go with, you know, just a very, very simple light, you know, cross or a heart or whatever. Food for thought, jewelry for thought, things to play around with, but have some fun with what you have. Mainly figure out what works best for you. And I hope this video gave you some ideas, at least something to think about when you are doing your shopping, looking at your color choices, looking at your skin tone, your hair tone. Are you warm? Are you cool? What do you tend to wear most? Like I said, I don't believe in rules. I just like guidelines to follow. I hope this helped to present some to you. Thoughts, ideas, comments, suggestions for any future video this fall. You know there's going to be a fall fashion for 2023. There just has to be. Anything you're looking for from me, of course, in the comments. And what else? Podcast airs on Monday. YouTube airs on Thursday, social media practically every day of the week. I feel like I'm back, I'm in it, I'm doing okay, and I'm just happy to be back producing content, and I'm so glad you're here. It means the world to me. Go out, be bold and be blessed, and I will see you next week.